Welcome everybody to a new video on my channel. And I'm the Swedish Facts Guy, and I'm gonna talk about Stockholm. That is Sweden's capital. Let's start with number 1. And Stockholm is Sweden's largest city, and here Stockholm County. And Stockholm is Sweden's biggest city with 1.6 million people. And it's like a fifth of Sweden's population. Stockholm is Sweden's largest city, but they have a mountain that they have a skiing place on. It's called Hammarbybacken. And you can see like the entire city from that slope, and it's just outside the city. And it's pretty unique in the city. Stockholm has an amusement park called Gröna Lund, and it's in this picture, and they have built a new roller coaster on the left side, and it's popular by tourists. The new roller coaster is called Monster. It opened in April 2021. And here you can see how many people have tried the carousels on Gröna Lund. And it's many people. Psst, these are the most popular. Now close to Gröna Lund we have the Vasa Museum, which is a museum about a ship that sank 300 years ago. The Vasa ship sank because of wind, and it was on their way to Poland, and it didn't come far. It barely came to the Stockholm archipelago, or it came there but not far in. They found the Vasa ship in the ocean, and then they took it up. You can see it on video. But now it is in the Vasa Museum, because they took it there and they reconstructed it so it's 98% accurate of what it looked like 300 years ago. Psst, I didn't take up the video of the Vasa ship coming out of the ocean because it would be too long. Stockholm wasn't the first capital in Sweden. It was Birka. Birka is an old Viking town that the Vikings inhabited, but they moved out. Birka is located on an island called Björkö. It's located in Mälaren. Mälaren is one of the biggest lakes in Sweden. Mälaren is also connected to the ocean. And Birka is close to Stockholm. And that's why that's not why it's in the video. It's because it's in the Stockholm area. Stockholm city, We'll now start talking about the transport system in Stockholm, and here's a map of the Stockholm metro. And it's also other trains around Stockholm and the area around. If you've been to Stockholm, you've probably been to the T-central, or it's called in Swedish T-centralen, and that's where Arlanda Express comes, and Arlanda, that's where the airport is. You can see it on the green line here on the map, the lighter green line. And so if you have been with the metro, you've probably been to the T-central, I think. The Stockholm Central Station is in the same building as the T-central, so if you have come to Stockholm with train, you have probably been to the Stockholm Central. And if you've been to Gröna Lund, you have probably seen the tram station there. As here you can see Gröna Lund in the background, behind the tram, so If you have been to Gröna Lund, you've probably seen the tram. And one of the stops are by Gröna Lund. And let's not forget the good old buses. But the buses goes everywhere. They can also, be blue, but I have red in this example. And the trams, buses and the metro, they are owned by SL. That's a company that takes care of the transport system in Stockholm and the areas around. Stockholm City started in the old town, and yeah, it was built in the 13th century. The old city is built with bigger streets that's then connected by smaller streets. And just on the ring outside the city, there are bigger streets that's, meant for having a bit of traffic. In the old town, there's the Middle Age Museum, as you can see, far down the picture, with a big house. And yeah, that big house that has a circle, and then there's a square, and there's a big open space. The big house, that's the house of the parliament. Psst, the Middle Age Museum is under the house of the parliament. I will talk about Kaknästornet. Kaknästornet is the highest tower in Stockholm. Yeah, in this picture is Kaknästornet. Kaknästornet is 155 meters high or 516 feet, and it was located just a little bit outside the center of Stockholm. Kaknästornet is also the second highest tower in Sweden, behind Turning Torso in Malmö. Kungsträdgården is a park in Stockholm where you can see on a picture the leaves are pink, and yeah, that's in the spring. And then in the summer the leaves are green. There are two statues in the park of two Swedish kings. One of them is called the 12th and the other is called the 13th. And in between there's a fountain that spit out water. And yeah, what else does fountains do? And yeah, Kungsträdgården was built in the 18th century. Now I'm gonna talk about the historical museum in Stockholm. And yeah, here I have some pictures from, or at least now, two pictures from the gold room. And yeah, in there there's 52 kilograms of gold and more than 200 kilograms of silver. And yeah, there's pretty cool stuff in there, not gonna lie. In the historical museum there aren't just, things from the gold chamber or guldrummet, as we call it in Swedish. There's also things from the Middle Ages, the Viking Age, and all different ages. And yeah, to today. What else did you think it will be? Yeah, this was the last fact. And yeah, the video will soon end. And don't forget that this will be a series. And yeah, the best part about this is, you want to hear it? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, put on the notifications so you don't miss anything from this series. And yeah, please like, I really need it. But yeah guys, thank you for watching. See ya. Please don't forget to share this video.